Hello, my name is the Jordan Coach of the Virginia Rifles. Welcome to Week 4 of the VBLS Season 10 VGC Draft League. This week, I'm fighting against a few of the most aggressive Pokemon to ever grace the game. Urshifu and Chien-Pao have dominated tournaments, the ladder, and draft leagues. Amoonguss has dominated tournaments too, and for draft league's sake, Foongus is essentially Amoonguss. Hisuian Arcanine and Thundurus Therian are so strong, they break through mons that resist them. But that's where this team ends. Instead of the usual 9 to 11 good Pokemon, this team has 6 great Pokemon. And I think there's only so much variety you can have in 6 great Pokemon. When we reviewed this team, it had just 4 Pokemon. It had made smart transactions since then to get these 2. But we said this team was deeply flawed. And I think this team is still kind of flawed. But teams have not been able to expose its flaws so far. It is 3-0. That said, there's only so much variety these 6 mons can bring. I think I have a pretty bulletproof plan that addresses just about everything they can bring and can break this team down. So it starts with Speed Booster Iron Valiant. So our hero on their journey at this point, it is in unfamiliar territory. It is Simba with Timon and Pumbaa in the jungle eating bugs at this point. It is trying out all the new stuff. Booster energy makes you faster than mons can normally be without the downside of Choice Scarf. So I'm faster than Scarf Arcanine, Scarf Urshifu, Scarf Thundurus. They could only catch me with a Scarf Dugtrio or Chien-Pao, and that would be very surprising, but I do have tools for that too. So Icy Wind, I break their sashes, I cut their speed, and then my mons can definitely OHKO their mons. I've got some good power into their mons, and they're generally frail Pokemon here. So Icy Wind is also more than chip. It's doing over 30 to Thundurus, it's doing over 50 to Dugtrio, so I can ignore Dugtrio and go after partners. And then even Iron Valiant can do it himself. You know, Moonblast and Aurasphere have some selective OHKOs onto their mons. The main exception is Corviknight. It would reflect back my Icy Winds. I am not excited for that, but I'll just kill the Corviknight. That's plan A. So Moltres in lead is usually what I'm going to do game 1 to try to kill that Corviknight. But if there's a couple of things I cannot break, Destiny Bond, a very fast Destiny Bond, will drag you down to the Shadow Realm with me. I'm ready to do that if I think it can be a favorable trade. So Iron Valiant, I think, is crucial to this plan. Moltres likely coming in the lead or number 3. It can live a few things. It's generally kind of bulky, and it has great damage with Flamethrower. They have limited resist to Flamethrower. I'm trying to burn things, so right, if they hit me, they risk a burn with Flame Body. And Urshifu, I live 2 Surging Strikes, so it can kill me, but at least has to take a burn 2/3 of the time. And I flip a couple of key matchups in a very fast-paced game. Flipping a matchup or 2 can win you the game straight out. So Terra Ground, I become immune to Thundurus's hit. That would be a big swing. I resisting Arcanine's head smash, and then I destroy it with Terra Blast Ground. So a couple of key impactful Terras are going to be important. But I realized I want to do better into Urshifu. I don't want to just try to burn it as I go down. The only thing that can truly beat this Urshifu is this tech here, the Endure Rocky Helmet. Shout out to Steve. Urshifu hits Moltres as it endures. This is the only way. Protect will not save you against Urshifu, but Endure will. At 1 health, it will take half health damage off the Rocky Helmet. It will burn itself 2/3 of the time. Even good against Chien-Pao and stuff like that. Like, it'll take damage, break its own sash, potentially burn itself. And this way, I've got space for an overheat. So I want to destroy all Corviknights. Max special defense Corviknight. I still break it with the overheat. I'm willing to go for that. So Moltres, it does not have the protection, but it has a couple of key elements that will flip some key matchups, and I think Moltres is going to be great. I've really enjoyed playing with Moltres. Staraptor. I've got multiple over-the-top speed options, not just the Speed Booster, but the Choice Scarf. In case they've got a Clear Amulet or a Covert Cloak and don't get that speed drop, I need to have multiple fast mons. Staraptor is a tactical nuke, again, into Urshifu. Reckless, I wanted to be Intimidate, but Reckless is important for the calc. Breaking Urshifu despite bulk, breaking max defense Foongus, which is pretty likely, and even OHKOing some Thundurus Therian with Double Edge. So and also Terra Fighting close combat. So I've got a nuke onto everything. I do lock myself in, so I need to be willing to swap this thing out. But U-turn is a 2-shot onto Chien-Pao. So like I've got the power here, and I do live a Surging Strikes, so not bad. Next, a very fast-paced match. I will be winning and losing in those early turns a lot of the time, but you want some defensive backbone, a Mon that can take very strong physical attackers, and Dondozo is that. Dondozo is incredibly good here. It is basically Ting Blue. Against a physical team, this is the Mon that you want. It can live 3 Chen Pao crunches, sure. And so I have the chance to get off a key yawn, give my other more frailer Mons a turn or two of flexibility, curse. I can curse up in front of them. This is my endgame Mon game 1 because if I can deal with their only special attacker, Thunderous, they're gonna have a hell of a time trying to beat this. Like, it's gonna be very, very hard for them to KO this thing. Like, they can't set up through it, even if they've got Swords Dance Richweav. I've got Unaware. So it's basically taunt and only taunt is the other thing that's gonna be stopping them having a very, very tough time breaking through Curse, Rest, Yawn, Dondozo, and I will kill them eventually. But if I get surprised by a Scarf Chen Pao or a Scarf Doug Trio, that I can plop Dondozo down in the lead and get a Yawn down. So it's got a couple of different roles where it can be very valuable here. And then Terra Dragon, right? Like, if I need to take a hit from Thunderous, I, by the way, already take a 1 Thunderbolt, but it's likely to have Thunderbolt and Grass Knot, and I would resist both with Terra Dragon. Jolteon is plan B, in case a couple of things go wrong, like Urshifu runs through my team, or Corviknight, or Thunderous Therian. It's got a selectively good matchup into a couple of their Mons, despite being, like, very frail. It's gonna get sashed by most things, and I made sure that I at least live the multi-hitting move. You don't want to have a sash and get OHKO'd straight through it by a multi-hitting move. But against, like, Terra Water Urshifu, I would actually need to Terra Water myself in order to live it. So we got that, and I can Terra Water without fearing Thunderous, because I got the Volt Absorb, and I can break through Doug Trio with Terra Blast, and then Helping Hand. If there's some surprise bulk that stops me from running over this team, Helping Hand is a key additional ingredient to break their calcs. So Jolteon, a pointy Swiss Army knife for a couple of situations here. Lastly, Medicham. I feel their team needs to rely on choice items to break through me, likely a choice band or a choice scarf, and if they're choice locked, then I come in and fake them out very consistently. Also, I've got selectively good damage into their team, like Zen Headbutt is huge damage into Fungus with an Icy Wind. It sometimes straight knocks it out, but if I can't knock it out, then I've got Terra Grass to ignore Fungus. Close combat as always is a good nuclear option and good against things like Arcanine. If they're fighting speed control wars like, you know, Chen Pao Icy Winds or Bulldoze, or if they go for Intimidate, Clear Amulet is a stopper to that. Even if they surprise me with some huge speed option like a Corviknight Tailwind, I've got my own Trick Room option. So Medicham is really good in a couple of spots. It's got bulk to live some things, but you can't reliably live everything, right? The Chen Pao boosted team, there's so many different things so many different benchmarks that they could potentially hit, but I think I've got a tool for everything. You know, Medicham saves the day sometimes, Jolteon saves the day sometimes Dondozo proves to be a huge problem for them, and then a lot of the time, I just straight up run them over from the beginning with Speed Booster, with Choice Scarf. I think I've got it all. I think it's going to be a very fun match to watch, because it'll be very fast-paced and read-based, but it'll be even better for y'all if I get surprised by something crazy and I have to adjust from there into my contingency options. Let's see how it plays out. All right, let's see it, Rich. Do you bring all 6 of your great Pokemon? Or are you going to try to get spicy with the Doug Trio or something? Okay, we see all 6 great Pokemon. Corviknight makes Icy Winding a little bit scary, but it doesn't necessitate that we bring Moltres in late. Okay, we bring game 1. Corviknight is here, which is scary. But there's no reason to adjust yet. We're a little weak to Corviknight, but we'll Dozo through it if we need to. We'll swap Moltres out if we're afraid. Not sure what we're afraid of though, because we have a great defensive Terra. Good luck, have fun, Rich. Chen Pao and Urshifu. Booster speed. I wonder if I endure here. No, they've got priority moves, so it's a little much. So do we see Terra Water straight out? I kind of wonder. Do we see a Scarf? Because they would blow me up. Icy Wind would bring it down from Scarf or Urshifu, just a regular Urshifu, and then it would break me up. But it would at least get burned along the way. So let's send it. Terra Ghost. Come on, kill that Shenpao. Covert Cloak on the Urshifu. Wait, hold on. I live. What's going on though? It's got to be Covert Cloak. Okay, it's Covert Cloak. This is when we Terra. We would lose to Aqua Jet here. Our Aqua Jet would be awkward, but they don't have a fire switch in anymore. Interesting Terra Ghost. I kind of wonder about that one. But we have Double Edge to clean up Thunderous, so we don't need to target it now. We just want to be resistant to its obvious T-Bolt. That said, we got no timer. We're not going to abuse it by calcing all the time, but we can do a calc, and I appreciate that, be able to make the right decision. Let's assume no bulk. It's faster than Moltres, so sure. 74? Okay, we get it. Icy Wind, Terra Ground, Flamethrower. He has the Aqua Jet. We should sometimes pick up. We have the right Terra. Burn. Damn. So I've got Covert Cloak. I think I have to go. I think I have to just die here. Hold on. I needed that KO. So I think I go for the Reckless Oko here. Because I need Dondozo at the end. I need Thunderous to be dead so that Dondozo wins. Double Edge, and then they've got a Terra Ghost right here. And then an Arcanine likely in the back. We always KO unless it has bulk, so we're gonna bet on that. Burn! Yes! It's got no bulk. Well, it's guaranteed if it has no bulk. It kind of depends on its bulk. I do swap out Staraptor because having close combat would be good. Do we just win here? They flavor it, so I guess maybe they get me. But we'll see. I think I got this now. Yeah, Terra Ghost I think was just too fast, you know? Wow, straight through the resist. This Pokemon is ridiculous. But I got close combat and I got liquidation. I don't need to reveal anything more. I just kill it. Game 1. Calculated risks here. What do we have to change? Look, they're not going to Terra Ghost this Urshifu again, so I kind of can bring the Fake out. I think I might want Jolteon in the back. Covert Cloak Urshifu is not great, actually. But I think we need Staraptor for the over-the-top speed, because we can't drop its speed. So the adjustments could be into Corviknight or Fungus. Why am I preemptively adjusting? I think Medicham is good into their likely adjustments. See Covert Cloak Terra Ghost, so we just don't fake out the Urshifu. Easy. So it's Iron Valiant, switch into Medicham, Moltres, Dondozo. Good luck, have fun. They don't adjust. They just gonna Terra Ghost again? Because I'm gonna fake out this dummy. Yeah. Getting ahead versus Urshifu would be really nice. I think they might read this. But they usually need to Terra to have a really good turn here. And then I take advantage of that by having information advantage. Just an Aqua Jet. Goodbye, Urshifu. I wonder if they went for double priority move to just try to bop the Medicham, or they just double Medicham, which is a good play, right? Because Fake Out or Trick Room would be a problem for them, or they don't know which one they're going to get faked out on. Or actually, they should know that one, but... So, if I Icy Wind and it sticks to Chen Pao, then Moltres can pick it up. So I'm going to go after Arcanine. Like, he's been banding and scarfing his Arcanine, so I doubt it protects right here. Terra Grass is good. Gives me more damage here. I don't think I pick this up anymore, but Medicham is hella fucking strong. Oh, and then just Chen Pao deletes it. Oh my god. This game is nuts. I do have my Terra, though. So, speed checks. Chen Pao before Arcanine, so no Scarf Arcanine. I go for it, right? I'm gonna kill it with Moltres. And yeah, and their switch-ins here, Corviknight and Fungus, get bopped equally by this Flamethrower. I think I go for Curse. Right? I beat Chen Pao not immediately, but I beat it if I get to Curse. So let's do it. Goodbye. Burn, 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 burn! Damn. Who's last? Is it Corv? It's Thundy. Thundy. I need to Terra. Uh-oh. I need to Terra both of them. I think they go Thunderbolt into here, which means I Terra Dragon. If they go into here, then it would be bad. But if I'm about to double, and then they protect... Cathundrus can kill... Oh wait, I calc this specifically, right? Ice Spinner into Ice Shard. It should do half this. Oh, it's Adamant. It must be Adamant. They can pick me up with Ice Shard. Did they Ice Shard? Last turn they didn't get to do anything. They might not have Ice Shard. What if we Endure? I would only Endure if I can pick up Chen Pao right here. Oh, I definitely pick up Chen Pao. Let's Endure. Their Dragon. We Endure. Bop. 2v1. Unless you have an exotic coverage move, I should wall you okay. Let's go for the Overheat. Let's go for Yawn, too. Let's get our turns. To get that leftovers going, Ting Blue is a big ol' problem with Terra Dragon. They have Sludge Bomb, they have the exotic spread move, or the exotic coverage move, so that's going to do good damage. I think I live 2 of them. I think I checked that. I should just, I guess, crit? But if they crit, I'll just rest. Please don't burn. Oh, no! I know, we got him. Dondozo, John Jozo. We picked our spots. They were strong. They had their priority moves. They had, I think, the right thing to not lose to my speed control. They had Clover Cloak, which was smart bring. But I think they need to believe in their Corviknight. Corviknight is, I think, their best mon, and they told me they don't really. They're either not using it right or they don't really believe in it. And Corviknight would block the Icy Winds. It would wall half my team. Fungus he does believe in, and we both believe in. Like I talked to him before he made this move. But Corviknight, man, Corviknight would be such a problem for me. I would have had to use Jolteon, which is otherwise a pretty sus Pokemon. But we have a pretty solid win here. I think most of what we predicted showed up. We got blown up by their extreme offense, but we had our offense to match. And good terras. Good terras are important in this game. See you in a while. I'm actually traveling for the next couple of weeks, but it looks like we're making playoffs. You never say always, but I'll be back with playoffs content in a few weeks. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.